whatever's happening right here. It's our color though, right? Hello. All right. So today, it's gonna be a chill stream. Oh, let me actually see that. Yeah, I really want to talk about Endwalker. Hey, Ken, do you want to do roulettes?
Which one?
I was gonna kind of just run the circuit. Honestly, I was gonna probably start with trials, just to goof it up a little bit.
I got red mage, so I got level 58.
It's fine. I'm trying to cap out my
I don't think I've done a job quest for this.
yeah, I have a stack of summoner quests to do. I figured you'd want to tag along. Willie, do you want to tag along? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I really want to. I want to take this time to talk about. I want to talk about Endwalker. I have like a whole. I wrote like a notepad. I wrote like a list of things I want to talk about on stream. I have a whole list made. Actually, one quick minute or two. We'll be doing roulettes in just a minute. Just a minute. Music's a little louder than my voice. Roger. Roger, roger. Is that better? Dragoon. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up, what's up? Glad to see people showing up on a nice Sunday evening. Just want to relax today. I want to relax. Again, I have an entire notepad of like schizo topics I just want to bring up. But mostly I just want to get things ready for State of the Scholar, State of the Summoner. I'm working on those two next. I have a whole Heavensward retrospective planned as well for like the main form of content, but I figured, hey, let's just chill out. Let's chill out. Let's invite some people on stream. I might hop into my Discord later a little bit because now it's decent, but the voice is definitely more up front. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, any feedback on the vocals is more than welcome. There's a bit of stream delay, so I might not catch it right away. But I'm going to assume that's a bit better. So, yeah, we're just going to chill out today. Again, Discord's in the description if y'all want to join. You're more than welcome to. I'm happy to have you. I can actually post my live stream in Discord. Yeah, yeah, I might be popping in there. If y'all want to join, you're more than welcome to. Perfect mix. Awesome. Thank you, Luxony. Thank you. Ken, you ready to do roulettes?
Yeah.
Roger. Turn just down a little bit. Cool. But yeah, so today, because like okay, so there's a whole like Zeppela video about Endwalker supposedly being like the worst expansion she's played. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. The thing is, technically I started in Shadowbringers, but my first real expansion was Endwalker. I did not make it to endgame until Endwalker came out. So I was in like that whole crowd. So I've been playing the game for roughly like 2.5 years at this point. Oh, great Leviathan. So I think it's definitely I definitely think I don't have like a lot to say on it. I don't have a lot to add, but big fat but. You haven't had Leviathan in a while. I get this all the time. I get Leviathan all the time.
Probably been a year.
A year?
Yeah,
I don't like Leviathan. I don't like Leviathan at all. But yeah, I've been playing for like roughly.
Do we hit the left or right side? I don't remember.
I think we just kill it, honestly. I think unless it's extreme, we don't really have to strategize. We just kill it. But yeah, so I think that like, okay, so I've been playing for 2.5 years. I've done a lot of content in Endwalker. I've done a lot of Endwalker content, and it's been great. A lot of stuff I have done has been an absolute blast. I did all of Asphodelos. I got about 3/4 of the way through Abyssos. I liked Abyssos a lot. I had a really good time with it. The first 3 fights, right? Carbuncle was great. Carbuncle was a great fight. But I have not gotten to Abyssos yet. I'm gonna wait probably until after 6.5 comes out. I would like to form a static. I tried PFing it. I don't like PF. But I've done a decent amount of content in Endwalker. But for the entirety I've been subbed to this game, and Endwalker's been out, most of the content I've done has been from older expansions. It's been going back, it's been leveling the alts, it's been looking at the job quests, it's been sorry, my 2-button opener. It's been doing like Eureka. Eureka's one of my favorite pieces of content in the game. I didn't do it as current content, but I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to do Boja. I'm saving that. But yeah, a lot of the content I've noticed, that I've done at least, hasn't been from Endwalker. And I can only imagine what it's like for like a veteran player who's been playing this game for years. I can only imagine what it's like for them.
What?
To just like be playing Endwalker and like the only pieces of new, like really like new content are like islands, which I enjoyed for like the first half, right? Wait 30 minutes if you want preset or PF. Basically, a lot of the endgame content that I want to do, all right, like the like ultimates, like Savage, all that stuff I like doing, you need a group for. You need to form a static with. And it's been kind of an uphill battle to find one, because a lot of people just either aren't interested or aren't playing the game. Because if you don't jump on that right away, you're not going to find anyone. You're just not going to find anyone. But yeah, it's been mostly me doing. I like can't think right now. It's mostly been me doing older forms of content. Completely lost my train of thought. I'm too schizo. That's why I had to have notes to keep me on track. So like 30 minutes, an hour before stream, I'll just like open up Notepad, and like a scrambled madman, I'll write incoherent sentences. And that's my Here, hit the tail first.
Do I attack the tail or the head?
I think it's the tail first, man. That's deal. Very good work. But yeah, no, a lot of like the new content, that's what I was talking about. The new content in Endwalker is mainly just islands and Criterion. That's it. Like the only two like brand new things. Like these are exclusive to Endwalker, right? Everything else, like trials, you know, ultimates, that's all done content. I have no inventory.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it's easy. I told you. But more than that, it's not like repeatable content. Like Criterion and Islands are both pretty much dead on arrival if you don't like Criterion or Islands. Because even like from a rewards point of view, like you can convince someone to do Savage or Ultimates because there is that gear, there's the weapon. There's nothing like that for Criterions. Like if I go here, all right, if I go to the market board and I look up like Silton, I'm gonna completely butcher that. But if I go into the mounts, I will find both Criterion mounts. I can just buy them. All right, if I go to the vendor, there is nothing worth getting in that vendor. The reason so many people do Savage over these forms of content is because it drops gear. That's progression. They're looking for something to progress with. There is absolutely no form of progression other than gearing in like Savage. That's it. There's only one way to progress in this game, and it is Savage. Curious what anyone else thinks on that, but that's where I'm at. We'll do leveling next, Ken.
Yeah.
It's a good mix. I just discovered this too.
We're gathered here today to...
Oh, I got an ad. Oh no. If they had a way to push players to do newer content, like how they did with Praetorian and Castrum and all that, sure, yeah. And that's like a perfect segue. That is a perfect segue to like one of my biggest complaints. Realm Reborn. I don't know if I think that's a little too dramatic because Realm Reborn is like a complete rework of like the whole game. All right, it's a complete rework. Fundamentally changed. I don't think it needs a fundamental change. I think the fundamentals are there. I think jobs for the most part are fun, even if like homogenization, you know, yada yada yada. I think that it's fine. I think the jobs play well, and that's all great. That's fantastic. Even if, you know, samey, whatever. But like, I feel like a lot of these issues, not that they're easy to solve, but like the developer's philosophy is just not where it needs to be, if that kind of makes sense. Like, it's so interesting, like, I don't know if you guys have watched Preach. He used to do a lot of WoW content, like exclusively WoW, but he dipped in between MMOs now. He did like a whole 14 series. It was really good. It was really interesting to watch him do that. But he talked a lot about how he did like a whole interview. He flew out to like California. He went to go see the game director for World of Warcraft. This is all post Shadowlands, so like post absolute disaster, right? But they talked a lot about their like philosophies and where like they had to find like a right balance between the player wanting to play the game and us kind of compelling or like holding the player on a leash. Because there is a balance to be had there. There absolutely is. You can't just like you can, right? Like Elder Scrolls Online does this, but there's so much content in ESO, it's kind of insane. But there needs to be some carrot. There has to be some carrot. Like even a game like ESO has its trial series and it has new content coming out pretty regularly. But it's not nearly at the same pace of like 14's content comes out too slow for what they offer. It's not repeatable enough either. You know, like there's no progression. I feel like I'm talking and I'm like saying nothing, but like that's how my brain works. That's how my brain works. That's why I don't stream more often. I'm very schizo brain. But there's absolutely no like progression other than raiding in this game, and I think it's turning a lot of players off. And I think, and again, I can't say for sure, because I wasn't around. I did not play Stormblood. I did not play Endgame for Shadowbringers. But I feel like one of the reasons, and I think Zeppela brought this up too, one of the reasons that players kept coming back for things like Eureka and Boja was because it had some sense of progression. It's progression I can, like, go in there for 2 hours, get things done, get my relic, get a mount. There's tons of players here, and in Endwalker, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that in Endwalker. There's absolutely nothing like that. It's like, huh. It's like, you log in, you do your roulettes, why am I playing, and you log out. That's it. If I didn't have all this stuff I wanted to do, if I didn't want to farm old relics, if I want to level up old jobs, I wouldn't be playing the game. I wouldn't be. But again, I'm really curious to see if there are any veteran players in chat right now. I want to know what you think. I really want to know what you think. Because again, I can only speak to my own experience, my own lived experience with this game. Oh, he's spitting. Oh, he's spitting. Just roulette tribes. If you haven't maxed them out, maybe FC chat. Sure, that's really it. Like, when I first started playing 14, I came over with my old GM from he's in Discord chat right now. He subbed to the game. Like, very good friend. All he does right now is just kind of sit. He sits in front of the FC house. I'm like, what do you do? What do you play this game for? He's like, just for the social aspect. That's it. Complete 180 from like World of Warcraft, where it's like Mythic Plus, raids, and to be fair, in like Shadowlands, took it too far. Where like, that's all there was, you know? There just isn't that balance. There wasn't that balance in Shadowlands, and honestly, in Endwalker, I don't feel that balance between like, it's like the opposite problem. Where it's like, there's not enough things like I feel like I can progress with or have to do. I don't like saying have to do, because I feel like that's a bad, that's like a negative connotation with that. But yeah, again, I'm really curious to see if anybody's playing in like Stormblood and Shadowbringers, what they think. Because it's so funny because I see all these people bring up like Eureka and Boja, but then I also see a lot of comments of people talking about like, well, that shit was boring. That stuff, excuse me, was boring. But like, one thing that Zeppela brought up that I thought was really interesting was she talked a lot about how relics were like the end game for a lot of players. And I thought that stuck with me. Of all things in the video, that stuck with me. I don't know why. That stuck with me the most. Because I thought about it. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, that's actually so true. Because you think about it, because like right now, what I'm personally going through right now is I'm not a fan of like the Baja doesn't hit the same, right? I haven't done Baja yet. I've done Eureka, and I had a blast with it. But I'm gonna do Baja on stream probably with like Ninja or something. I'm trying to level up, but it's what I'm going through right now is like I want to raid, but I have to put in a lot of effort just to get to that point because I don't like doing PF. I don't like to, even if I did PF, I still have to watch guides. You know, I have to make sure I know what I'm doing in the fight. I have to learn the fight. I have to prog on the fight, and that could take months. That could take months. You know, I'd really rather do it with, I feel better, I enjoy it more when I'm doing it outside of Party Finder with the static I genuinely enjoy playing with people I feel comfortable around. I think that's the best kind of raiding environment for me personally. Some people might be, there might be some PF Andes in chat, you know, there might be. But that's the kind of raiding environment where I'm most comfortable and where I prefer, and I think a lot of people are going to feel the same way. But even then, when I'm not raiding, I feel like there should be something for me to want to do. But other than roulettes, there just isn't. It's like, Oh, don't open chest. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, in any other game, a chest would be so exciting, but, like, with the way inventory space works in this game, it's just not fun. It isn't fun to have a chest. I get disgruntled when somebody opens a chest. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I feel disgruntled. It's like, no, I have like 3 spaces left. Alright, my chocobo saddlebag is full. Just start. What I really gotta do is just drop things off of my retainers. It's just, it's weird. I feel like I shouldn't have, like why isn't it like a bank or something? Like in other games you'd have that. But it's like, no, it's your retainer. You know, everything in this game has like some weird extra step to it. Nothing's ever straightforward like in other games. Like glamour, like, oh well, you gotta put in your glamour dresser. You can only do it at the glamour dresser. Okay, but you can only you only have a certain amount of glamour spots. Like, oh, okay, and there's like limited space in it. Oh, and also you can't use the item. You can take it out. Like, oh. Yes, and then it's like, it turns into a game. It turns into a game where if somebody opens a chest in a dungeon, it's how fast can I decline it before anybody else notices, or else I'm stuck with all that gear. It's like, oh my god, oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Quickly. Yeah, after this run, I'm just gonna start dumping stuff in my retainers. To be fair, I am terrible. I am terrible at it. Like, look at this. I don't need this. Horde totem. I don't need this. I'm just bad. I'm just personally bad with inventory management. That's a thing that has always been the case with me in any fucking game with some kind of inventory system. I'm always bad about that. Skyrim, ESO, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars 2, all of it. I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible. I feel like this game in particular has a pretty, well, actually, it's funny, I don't remember ESO's inventory being so bad, but now that I'm playing it again, it's like, oh, it's not great. It isn't good. It's not good at all. You know, I like Scholar a lot. I said that Sage is my favorite healer, but I might actually change it to Scholar. It's got cleaning an org. That's gonna be the stream in a minute. Once we're past this dungeon, it's gonna be cleaning. It's gonna be a spring cleaning stream in at the end of summer. But Scholar's got something to it, man. Also, I wish they did this more. I like how Scholar and Summoner are linked together. I think they should do that for more jobs. Absolutely. Why doesn't, like, Paladin have the option to turn into, like, a DPS or something? Or, like, a healer. Probably a healer. Like, a healer-based Paladin. Like a Cleric or something. That'd be cool. Where it's still basically used as a sword and shield, but similar to, like, Holy Paladin and WoW. I don't know what anybody else thinks about that, but I think that's pretty cool. Have they talked about why they haven't done that before, or like again? Because I feel like it's just adding on to an existing job already. What are some other ones? Like Dark Knight, maybe like a DPS based Dark Knight. A magic-based ninja where it only uses this. That'd be dumb. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Yeah, I get a lot of dopamine from this job. They should. They really should. I think it's convenient for one thing, because it's like let's say I don't enjoy healing, but I want to get all jobs tonight. Ah, that's kind of a dumb reason. That's a very niche reason. It's a very niche problem. But like, let's say I don't like leveling, like healers specifically. I like having the, or like I want to skip through the queues. Like right now, I'm basically just want to play Summoner, but I'm using Scholar. Why don't we stack those? That's my it's a freaking heavens dimension. I'm leveling up Scholar to play Summoner later. Kind of like how in like World of Warcraft, I'll play like Protection Warrior while leveling, but I'll yeah, kind of like specs in World of Warcraft, where I'll play Protection Warrior while I'm leveling. I was very confused for a second. Yeah. I imagine it's a pretty popular thing. Also, I feel like it takes a lot of the legwork of like putting a new job together away, because I'm pretty sure Scholar and Summoner reuse a lot of the same animations, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, not all of them are the same, but they also have the same kind of weapon too. It's a book, you know. So if we made like a DPS warrior or something, okay, she's next. Leave, don't leave, don't leave. Whew. Red notes. Red note. I have so many thoughts in my brain at once because I think very fast. I think very fast. It hurts my mind. It hurts my brain. So whenever I stream, I need to organize myself. I need to organize myself because I've tried streaming before. Without any notes, and I can't do it. You see, with Black Mage and White Mage, they're like in lore, canonically, they're like going back to FF1. The problem is they're like two completely separate classes. I see what you're saying, like they start off as one mage and then they can split off to go black or white. That makes sense. I guess that makes sense, but I'm sorry, what'd you say again?
I don't know if you're gonna continue.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's next.
A very good question. Just a second. Yeah, like, I feel like all of these, like, every single job in the game has the potential to branch out and, like, have, like, a secondary job. Similar to the Scholar and Summoner. It's just so convenient. It's so convenient. Like a, Magic Reaper's dumb. Not every job. Okay, not every job, but a lot of jobs. Again, like the aforementioned Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, they all have potential. Even Gunbreaker has the potential. Like, imagine, like, Paladin but Cleric. Like, I love that idea. I love that idea. Let's see. Gonna do maid scenario, Ken? We don't have to. We don't have to. I don't need that many more roulettes. Where I'm 90. Eggplant, go! Junkmonger, seem like that. We can,
I guess, because I'm trying to level up Red Mage.
See, and here's the problem. I want to keep... Okay. My retainer. Lisa Ann or First Shizzle. Hey, keep selling, man. I'm gonna sell before I start. Okay. Well, I probably have a very like weird number of these to sell. A dark cherry logs. I don't even know why I have half the stuff. They go for $6.15 a pop. So 33 would be the next bit. 6.15. Cross they sell. I undercut myself by 1. Art of the deal, baby. What you're supposed to do. What should these go for? No one. Oh, here we go. Top shoil. So you want to undercut yourself. You want to undercut yourself because that's how you do it. Now this is mellow. This is very mellow. You know the channel's almost at 1 million views? That's wild to me. That's crazy. That's nuts. That's nuts. Oh, wild. Not great. Okay. That too. That can just go. Gotta keep the wine. Gotta keep the vintage ready. That's not wine. That's champagne. Oh, it is wine. It's sparkling wine. Val fruit. I got the wrong chocobo color last time. It was very sad. We can definitely get rid of logo. I should do a fishing stream. Oh my god. Write that down. Write that down. I want to do a tier list stream. My Discord might be broken. Aha! Hey, anybody that's joined my Discord recently? Is it working? Is it working? Has it been not working this entire time? Oh man. That would be embarrassing. I don't know how Discord works. I tried to set up like the rules thing. Right, okay. I've been trying to set up the rules thing, but I don't know if it works properly. So I don't know if anybody in the stream right now, at like the start of the stream, did it work for you? You hit the check mark. Can you access all the channels and stuff? We'll do roulettes in just a minute, Ken. I'm just trying to publish it really fast. Oh, I'll leave Ken hanging. Still on the rules page. Interesting. Welcome to our server. Please verify yourself. Fully engage in the community. That's so weird. Oh, I think I know why. I think I have to manually give everybody roles. It doesn't give you the role.
Manually, you shouldn't have to do that.
I do. I found out. That's funny. That's funny. All right. I have like a backlog of people who haven't been able to join. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow. I deeply apologize. I'm not good with Discord. That is actually hilarious. That's actually fucking hilarious. I'm not even mad. That's funny. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see. What can I do? How can I fix? Actually, still there. Max. He might have gone AFK. If there are any Discord like wizard volunteers, DM me on Discord. If anybody knows how to set this up, DM me on Discord. That's actually crazy, dude. Space where you features and channels. So I'll have to look into this. I'll have to look into this. But for now, I'll just keep an eye on it. If anybody joins, I'll pop them in. Because I saw people joining, but they wouldn't show up all the way. So I'm like, huh, what's happening here? I now know what's happening. What I could always do. What am I? We'll get back to the game in a second. Dun, 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 dun. Can't believe it. That whole time, man. That whole time, I had all these people trying to join. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not really good with Discord. I never really have been. So what happened is I have like the verification check mark thing. It wasn't working. The check mark. It wasn't giving out the role. I can't believe that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I had like almost 20 people backlogged. That's oh man. Oh man. Alright. Ken, I'm gonna go pee really fast and then we'll do roulettes, okay? Ken's so cool. Ken is awesome. I'm gonna turn him up a little bit, it's hard to hear. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Are you ready, Ken?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, let me... That's actually so embarrassing. I'll have to look into that later. If anybody knows, all right, if they're again casting call out there for any Discord wizards, all right, to help me troubleshoot this, I will hop on to the chat channel, and we can. I'm so stupid. Oh, great, Praetorium. Oh, so I have time to talk though. That's great. I can tab out. Yeah, any Discord wizards, any Discord genies out there? Let me know in chat. Let me know in chat. We can we can troubleshoot it. That's so bad. That's so funny. That is so funny. Deeply embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Oh, I like that little ding in the back there. That was nice. Ooh, that was good. That was a good little ding. I like this playlist. But yeah, what else do I have on my notes today? Talk about. Oh my god. Dude, I don't hate dungeons in this game. I don't hate dungeons at all. I think dungeons are really good for what they are. But I think dungeons are such horrible, like they are such missed potential in this game. And again, I want to hear your thoughts in chat, but I think they are such missed potential. All right, they're the first time through, they're an absolute blast. But at this point,
be back later.
At this point, it's a wall-to-wall fest. That's all it is.
Bud?
Yeah.
Say hey, bud.
Hi,
Oh, there, hey, bud. Hey, bud. But yeah, no, dungeons...
Hey, Brandon.
Okay. I have to leave this in the chat. I have to leave.
You want to say hi to bud?
Sorry, I'm in like my friend's Discord
Hey!
server. My friend's Discord server.
Why is it gotta
Follow
say
up in a minute.
sultry?
Why not?
Tree.
Well, okay.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, I'm in their server.
I gotta reclaim that I gotta
Bud, though, some streaming right now, bud.
No, you're not.
Plug in your Twitch.
What?
Plug in your Twitch.
It's Twitch.
You have Twitch?
I've never even seen Twitch.
No.
No, what?
No. Okay, but okay, dungeons. All right.
No, but in all seriousness, I've never been on Twitch or seen a Twitch stream.
What do you want to stream, bud?
Huh?
What do you want to stream?
I have toyed with the idea of possibly doing so.
Okay, so dungeons. I have so much to say on dungeons, and I've talked about this. I have a video out on this. It's a Criterion dungeon video. Came out before Mount Rockin', and they did everything I hoped they wouldn't. But it's fine. So, my biggest issue with dungeons right now, and it's all the
Elden
regular
Ring's the
dungeons.
First Dark Souls I ever played co-op.
What's up?
I said Elden Ring is the first Dark Souls I ever played co-op.
Fun?
Huh?
Fun?
Playing co-op on Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes it. I mean, it's nice having. I mean, whenever you're fighting multiple bosses, to have someone to watch your back. But I mean, there are a few boss fights in like Dark Souls 2 that are pretty hard if you don't play with people.
Elden
Dark
Ring,
Souls
is,
3
Elden
too.
Ring is so good. Still the best game that came out this year.
Elden
that
Ring
year.
is so easy.
It's the only Souls game with a difficulty slider.
How so?
Because the summons.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredibly easy. I mean, I don't think I've ever used a summon in this game.
Well, for me, I don't know how you feel about it because you're more of a Souls guy than I am. It just kind of strikes that right balance between like difficulty and it strikes the balance between difficulty and fun. Where like I feel more relaxed when I'm playing Elden Ring. Whenever I play Dark Souls, at certain points I'm very stressed out.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. I mean, I don't know if it strikes the balance, but it's definitely much easier than any of the 3 Dark Souls games. I mean, just because of how powerful you are, you can't. I mean, it's not really possible to get powerful early on in any of the Dark Souls games.
Right. Yeah, anybody play Dark Souls?
I mean, in Dark
Elden
Souls,
Ring?
I mean, there are a few weapons that you can run to get,
Extro!
but you still have to level up pretty quickly, and there's not really any way to
Extro
farm
made it.
souls.
What's up, Extra?
I mean, unless you just
Good to
literally
see ya.
sit there for hours.
Right. Hello, everybody in chat. Welcome. Extra was the guy.
Dark Souls 1 is definitely the hardest, but some of that difficulty can be contributed to the, I mean, somewhat clunky controls.
Extra was the guy who was in my short. Who I didn't. That's kind of crazy, by the way. Was the guy in there?
Dark Souls
Was
1
that was
definitely
your
has some of the best
static
boss
leader,
fights of
right?
all time, though.
Or just a friend?
Manus of the Abyss, the Gaping Dragon,
Mage. Man-ass of the abyss.
Manus, M-A-N-U-S, Manus.
An-ass.
He's actually supposed to represent humanity. You know that's what the Dark Soul is, it's humanity, right? Like our...
That was a Dark Soul.
Yes. Well, that's why it's called Dark Souls.
Those fucking...
Dark Souls... The Dark Soul was taken by the furtive pygmy, which eventually became Manus of the Abyss.
You kind of look like a Dark Soul.
And then...
You joined us 2 weeks ago.
The whole point of the
okay.
Cycle of Flame is that
That's funny.
Gwen wanted to continue the Age of the Gods and not allow humanity to be ushered in.
That's funny. How far are you guys
That's
made
why
in
we're the
Prague?
Chosen Undead, because we're supposed to either relink the
What
fire
are you guys
and
progging on? Is it
continue
the
the Age of
Anabyssos or is
the
it
Gods, or usher in an Age of Darkness
Ultimates?
and Age of Humanity
Alright,
to bring an end to the Age of the
make
Gods.
2 different conversations at once.
Gods.
Oh no, he's gonna cast it. Oh.
My new build's pretty cool. I'm doing a Faith in build.
Nice, like a priest.
Death Mage.
That's very metal. Also, yeah, the stream delay on YouTube is weird. So, I will say, when I got home from work today and I saw I had a Discord DM from an Ampharos, I was pretty excited. I can't lie. I love me some Ampharos. Extra's Discord profile is one of my favorite
Using the
Pokemon.
sword of Night and Flame.
Nice. I just like the hammer.
You just went straight Unga Bunga.
I'm blind and Miami Prague. Old fights you haven't done. We finished P4S. Oh, I got you. Oh, PF5S was so good. Oh, it was so good. That's one of my favorite fights this expansion. It's like because it's not too long. It's a bit like my only issue is that it's just a bit too punishing with Devour. And it wouldn't be so bad if you didn't need everybody up right after Devour. But P5S is amazing. Congratulations. Minimum idle level, no echo? Gotcha. That I wasn't familiar with. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to, eventually I'm gonna get together a static. I'd love to, I tried to do viewer raids once. I want to try them again because I want to go through all the extremes that I haven't done this expansion. I want to go through all the Unreals, and more importantly, I want to go through all the Savage fights. I really want to go through all the Savage fights that I haven't done so far. I haven't even stepped, I've done like, I got over halfway through P9S, so I'm really trying to get a group together. Probably won't happen until post 6.5. A bit easier that way too, because then I can, everyone has the catch-up gear available through the Alliance raid, and then, I mean, fingers crossed something will happen. Maybe the Criterion dungeon will drop some gear too. Please. Please, Yoshi P. Oh, give me gear. There's 3 months of 3 days a week, 3 hours a day? Good lord. Well, I guess I'm minimum item level, yeah. That's difficult. Hey, more power to you. More power to you. You do that. Could never. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and then ultimates. I really want to do ultimates with the viewers. I think that's all just like, that's such good content. Because I genuinely like I'm having a lot of trouble recently because I've gotten like a flood of comments recently. I used to be able to like respond like that, but now I can't. Getting too many first world problems. But I really do enjoy engaging with all of y'all. It's such a good time because everybody has like their own like different opinions on the game and such. It's an absolute blast. And like I'm really trying to learn more about this game because I'm still only like two and a half years into it. So I want to know what the game was like. I want to know where everybody thinks it should head. And there's so much stuff I haven't done yet. And that's what keeps me playing. Honestly, that's what keeps me playing. There's a flood of content I have not done yet. It's funny that he's playing Summoner. After this, I'm gonna, once I get Scholar to 90, I'm gonna work on the Summoner quests. I want to see how I like it. I'm gonna consider it for raid prog. But what was I talking about? Alright, I got a text. I have to answer this text before he forgets. Okay. You're aware of the problem in Criterion. I don't see it being adjusted until Dawn Trail did them already having Endwalker worked. I agree. I think that's a good take. Because I think it's fun, and I have a larger issue with like Variant right now because my issue with Criterion is rewards based. My issue with Variants, which is the version you go on, that's the version below. My issue with Variants is the actual content itself. I think it's fun that first time through. But at least the first two are fun. But I think by the third one, people are going to be tired of the formula. What I've noticed with this game more than any other is that once they find something that they perceive as working, they just do not stray from the course. They just keep going and going. They are very set in their ways. At least, and I could be misinterpreting that, but that's at least how I see it. Because like raids haven't changed since Stormblood, right? Alliance raids haven't. A lot of like going back and like playing the MSQ. A lot of what I've noticed is that a lot of like the mainstays, like Alliance raids and raids in particular, Savage. A lot of those, their purest form started in Stormblood. Yes, and my issue with Variant dungeons in particular is that they are way too linear for like this like open-ended experience. You're fighting the same boss, the same middle boss, 12 different times. You're fighting the same 3 bosses 4 times each. The paths aren't different enough. It's not interesting enough. It's just when I think of like some open-ended multiple paths dungeon, I don't think of this. It's way too on the nose. Or it's like, do you want to go through door A, B, or C? It's like, really? No. Like I saw that, I'm like, oh, here we go. I mean, that's just my take. That's my take. You can disagree. I think for what it is, it's fine, but I think they need to mix up the formula fast. And okay, so this is gonna be kind of like a weird like comparison to bring up, but if any of you have played like the earlier Call of Duties, like Black Ops and like World at War and stuff, the way I think of like the achievements that were hard to get, like the moon achievements, you had all these different tasks to do, all these like different like weird things to do, and then like the reward was like watching the Earth blow up or something. I'll see if I can pull up the video of it later in stream, but unlocking like new boss fights and stuff. I think the ESO even does this too, where there's like hidden paths in every dungeon. That's why I love Elder Scrolls Online dungeons. Like they're phenomenal. They're some of the best in the like entire like, at least in my opinion. Again, at least only in my opinion. They're some of my favorite. They're very open-ended. They're very breathable. And this kind of bleeds into like the conversation I was having before I got sidetracked, where the base game dungeons are way so not just samey, not just they're not just like very static. They're also very easy and unrepeatable. That's the two best words I can use. They're way too easy. They're way too like, yeah, I can't like figure out the word I want to use. But I think the like looking at the dungeons themselves and how linear they are, I think it actually works well, because Criterion dungeons and like regular dungeons are built the same exact way. You have 1 or 2 trash packs. What world am I from? I'm not sure at this point. What was I gonna say? But with the regular dungeons, okay? With the regular dungeons, I think for a second. This is the problem. This is why I have notes. I get sidetracked very easily. I have the attention span of a hamster. Regular dungeons and Criterion are essentially built the exact same way in their structure, where it's like 1 or 2 trash packs, boss. 1 or 2 trash packs, or 4 trash packs, whatever, boss, you know? So why can't we repurpose or like rework some of the like current dungeons that they spend so much time building, like Dead Ends, a Tioscope, even like the Gimlet Dark? Why can't we repurpose those? Why can't we repurpose those into Criterion dungeons? Why can't we have 2 versions, like a Savage or Criterion version of those dungeons? Because it seems like they put in a lot of work in dungeons like that with like these fantastical set pieces. Like the new dungeon looks amazing from like the 2 screenshots we have. It looks like one of the most visually appealing dungeons we've ever had, and I love that. I love the aesthetic. The underworld aesthetic is awesome. It's phenomenal. But come like, you know, like 2 weeks from then, it's boring. I don't want to go through it again, you know? So repurpose the current dungeons we have, repurpose those, and then add in some sort of gearing and progression system on top of what we have with raids to make gearing a lot faster, incentivize people to use more jobs, etc. And again, they did hard mode dungeons before. Acro says, hey, just got here, noticed your description, why people are saying... So yeah, there was a Zeppelin video that came out, I think like 2 weeks ago now. No, not 6-fold pack. At the beginning of no. No, not Mount Gold. I can't live through Mount Gold again. But no, Zeppelin basically came out with a video. She's a bigger FF streamer if you don't know. I'm sure you do. Saying that Endwalker was the worst expansion that she's played. And basically, the issue that she had was a lot of the content that came out in Endwalker just wasn't repeatable. it wasn't like mainstay content. Like Islands and Criterion are the two big pieces of content that came out in this expansion. Alright? And both of those, for a lot of players, especially the veteran players, are dead on arrival. Islands, for a lot of people, it's either you like it or you hate it. With Criterion dungeons, that's a very high bar for no reward. For variant dungeons, it's a one and done thing. So, a lot of players, or a lot of veteran players, I should say, to be more specific, are bored with the game. And I can only imagine, like, if I was a veteran player, if I've been playing for like 6 years plus, man, I'd be bored. I'd be bored out of my mind. But yeah, that's what people are saying. Endwalker is probably the worst expansion. The relic, also the relic weapon. The relics aren't. It's not fun. And they kind of. I don't want to say they took Hildebrand with them. Deep dungeon as well. Yeah, deep dungeon as well. I don't want to say they took Hildebrand down with them, but I haven't really been enjoying Hildebrand the same way that I used to. I don't know if everybody else has that. I think the quests themselves are pretty good for Hildebrand, but I think it's the fact that like it's tied to the relic now. I don't enjoy it quite the same way. But that's summing up. That's basically it. A lot of the new content just isn't hitting the way it should. But yeah, no. Back to dungeons. They did the hard mode dungeons back in like a Realm Reborn and Heavensward. They haven't done them since. Something like that would be pretty cool. The big thing with the content is everyone didn't want a weapon grind, so if they made a new area, wouldn't have the reason to do it again. I feel like, yeah, and that's what I've been hearing. It's like, when people talk about how much they love, like, Eureka and Bozja, I also get, like, an equal amount of people saying, no, that's boring. I don't like that. Lame. So, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's like, how do you do a correct relic weapon grind? Because relic weapons, and I think that this is such a good point brought up in the video, that is a form of progression. That is something that players have to work for. Alright, they have to work towards it. There is really nothing for, like, your average player to work towards besides Savage content, or, like, Islands. And those are two very far ends of, like, the spectrum. Exactly, yeah, like... So there really isn't... That's why I'm gonna stray away from saying, like, 100% we need something like Bozja or Eureka back. Because I don't know. Because I didn't do it when it was current. So I don't want to make a bold statement like that. I liked Eureka, but I didn't do it while it was current, so... but 16 had something to do with it, perhaps. Possibly. I'm not sure if... I'm not sure. With 16, it's really interesting you brought that up. Because I was thinking about this too. Because how, like, was it the whole 14 dev team, or just, like, the really, like, most of it, or, like, a good chunk of it? Because I think they have enough people working on 14 at this point, or really any MMO. They have a lot of people working on them. I don't think you outright need... I don't think Yoshi P makes the game, like, all by himself. I think having a director is really important. Having that, like, sense of leadership, having that sense of, like, having someone to set that path for you is important. But I think post Realm Reborn, all these years later, I think they have enough resources to pretty much do a lot of it without him and understand what works about the game and what doesn't. I think with 16 in particular, I think what it did show me, not show me, but like what I kind of took away from 16 and all of its criticisms is that Creative Business Unit 3, the dev team that makes 14, 16, they really like having a controlled experience. And this is, like, very off topic. They like having this very controlled experience where fights have to play out in a certain way, mechanics have to be dealt with in a certain way. In 16, you can't be a certain level, you know, in terms of, like, the boss fights. They don't want you to out-level the boss fights, so they kind of handicap you. You know, there's not a lot of, like, ways to mix up with, like, not a lot of RPG elements. That's more of, it's a side rant. That's a very big side rant, but basically that's what I took away from, like, 16 versus 14. But in terms of, like, dev time, I'm not entirely sure if I buy that. I think you could make that argument, but I'm not sure if I buy that entirely. just talked through like 5 different things. Oh lord. I'm so happy that I have notes. I am so happy I have notes. I get so schizo on these streams. Whew. Let's get through the Gaius fight and move on, because I have a whole like list of things I want to talk about. So let's just get through the Gaius fight. Whew. Lord have mercy. Alright, Gaius. Oh no, not Gaius. He's going to attack. Oh no. Oh no, not Gaius. Oh, Gaius, no, don't kill me. Bro, I think Gaius is in a Realm Reborn, he's a fucking dork. In a Realm Reborn, Gaius is a dork. He is so much cooler later on. He is actually a dork. The way he speaks, his voice, his like weird like Kylo Ren Darth Vader helmet. What a dork. Oh no, guys, don't attack. Oh, guys. Hopefully this will get me to 90. Give me that 3% for my carrot pudding. Come on. There we go. Diadem grind? No, I have not. Is Diadem Boja or is that Eureka? Going back and doing more relics, they feel fun. I don't see a problem with them being too much of a grind. I think I lean, again, I can't speak to this because I haven't experienced it like fully. I think having a grind is not inherently a bad thing, and again, like what you said, during a content drought, especially if they're dropping them like in the 0.5 patches, I think that's okay. Given what relics are especially, like they're not really best in slot until the very end of the expansion, and again, if you're doing like, it's really only necessary, you could argue, if you're doing high-end content like Ultimates anyways, like Ultimates especially. But I feel like those players are players who already would want to do a grind like that anyways. Diadem is a gathering spot in Heaven's Word. Then I have not. I've unlocked it. I've unlocked them, but I have not, I know there's a relic type, or the Diadem grinds. I have not done that, no. I haven't unlocked. Makes you question your life choices? It sounds like good stream content. That sounds like good stream content. That's the best kind. Anything that makes me question my own sanity is probably going to be really entertaining to watch, so I will put that on my list. I did not just step in that. I did not just do that. That's embarrassing. Don't look at me. Whew. No! Ken, no! Only 2 jobs to level left. I don't know what I'm gonna do after they're done. And at that point, you just go outside, probably. I mean, if you have all jobs to 90, if you have thousands of hours in this game, and you're like, what do I do now? The answer? Probably touch grass. Watch that sunset, man. Do the Thanos porch scene. Like, I did it. It's over. You beat the game. Hey, that's Scholar to 90. Alright. GG.
Yeah, you made it to 90.
Yeah. I got Expedient. Oh, we can go fast now. The best Endwalker job edition. Expedient. Here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready? Where is it? It's right here. You guys ready? Check this out. I can now move 10% faster. Not 10% faster. Sprint for 20 seconds. Oh wait, only 10 seconds. That's still pretty good. All 90s and died and mount done. Good lord. Thank you. Thank you, Monkey Gamer Z official. I like that name. Ooh. My lord. I have 4.3k hours. Maybe I should... What's my plate on? 78 days. So let's see. Calculator. If I carry the 1 here. So 78 times 24. 18. So I have almost 1,900 hours in this game. I have almost 1,900 hours in FF14, so that basically means I'm still casual. Okay, that was my last roulette. For now, I might come back and do more, but I want to get started on the summoner quest. I wonder what my like slash plate is in like World of Warcraft. This game might actually be higher. I've AFK'd more in this game. June 4th, 2021? Extra, I want you to know that we started playing this game at the same exact time. Like the same month in the same year. And you somehow have not just 1,000, you have almost 3,000 more hours than I do. Oh my god. I feel so weak. I'm a mere mortal in your presence. Good lord. The tombstone events are good for working on your tank mount. That's true. Tombstone events are, I think they're great. I think it's genuinely great content. How many do I have right now? I got 12. I've got nothing. Wait, no. Oh, no, wait, no, I don't. Which one's the new one? I'm trying to get all the Stormblood mounts. Which one? This is the new one. I have 52 then. Good. I just start tossing some of this gear on this. Get out of my inventory. I don't even want you. You're ugly. You're ugly. Get out. Ugh. Why do I even have this? This should be in my armor. Back now. I had this one stream where I turned on text to speech, but I made it free. I basically set up like a free text to speech program. This was during the World of Warcraft Dragonflight launch. I'm wondering if we should do that again. Cause like that's good content. Did I send the troops out? I don't care. Quadrant. Is it worth the reward? Probably. Okay. Let's unload some of this stuff. Distant Helm of Maiming, probably gonna need to keep. I don't need 6. This can definitely go. This can absolutely go. You can absolutely go as well. I hate Climber so much. I hate it so much. Are you... Bro. You use it once, they don't want it. They don't want it. Take the turban. Keep it. Actually, I might need... Oh wait, no I don't. What's this look like? With my character, there is no in between. Things either look really good or really stupid with my character. There's absolutely zero in between. I want to check out my disk space. Oh shit. I'm glad I checked on that. I'm very glad I checked on that. Hold, please. Sorry, I have a very bad habit of keeping old clips I don't need. At your Grand Company Barracks. You'll find me sweeping. Are we on the same data center? That depends if we're on the same data center, Extra. Like probably. That's gonna save some space. How? I never check it until it's too late. Oh, delete. Run. Okay, didn't even. That saved me nothing. That saved me nothing. Run. Much better. All right. Right on the top of your top right of my screen. Oh my god. I've been doxxed. Yeah, that's a really good point. Speaking of which, before I head out, there's a setting that I want to turn on. Maybe you guys can help me find it. But for parties, I don't want to when I'm streaming or when I'm doing clips or videos, I don't want to display anybody's actual character name out of fear of people being harassed. I don't think it's a big deal right now, but I don't want it to become a big problem in the future. I don't want anyone going through that. What setting would that be? Character config? UI settings, HUD, party list. Here we go. Full name. Initials. Yep, that's what I want. Perfect. Alright, Extra. I heard I have your glamour judged. Let's see here. We had a monk glamour. Looks like we had a monk. What you sweeping? Yo, sick tattoos. What the hell? That is a good glamour. 60. Whoa. Yo, what? Oh, you got the tome weapon. Oh, I love that tome weapon so much. You have a very similar warrior glamour to what I had in 6.2. I like that. You got the Troya set on. That's good. That's good. That's a solid glamour. I give like an 8, 9 out of 10. Wow. I did not get rid of my pants like I wanted to. Oh my god. It looks so good in red. Do I still have that saved? Do I still have that saved? 'Cause I have that same DK weapon. But I don't know if I have it saved in any glamour plates. It's such a good weapon. It is such a good weapon. For a sub notification to pop through. Do I have it turned off? It is turned off. Not alert box, no! That's why it wasn't going off. Yeah, P4S weapon. Yeah, it's really good. It's such a good weapon. Yeah, my favorite part about that weapon is the effect on the blade. It's the effect on the blade.
Sorry, I stepped away for a minute. No, Shizzle, I really should give you a follow though.
I have
I'm
to.
not
Man.
just-
If you're not gonna watch 14 content, that's cool, man. 25 rogue.
No, just to help support. Just for the support for the homie.
Good ones.
I want to support the homies.
Homies.
I know I talk a lot of crap, but it's all with love.
I know, man. I know. You have to. Good, bro. Samurai. Yo, what weapon is that? Oh, is that the relic? What relic is that? Or is that the ruby weapon? House of the Dead.
With the utmost love and affection.
At most.
At most. Ken. Are you there, Ken?
Yeah, what's up?
Are you playing Elden Ring right now? Or were you recently?
I was. I kind of started beginning.
You just started?
Pretty much. Maybe yesterday-ish? I don't remember.
If you ever want me to hop into your game, run around with you, I'm super down. I'm playing a little bit right now too.
It's a ruby weapon. Yeah, I figured.
I
Ooh,
kinda
that one's
might go for a
nice.
Mage kind of thing.
Okay. Confession time.
What'd you say, Ken?
Like
Wait,
I
what?
have always
a
been
mage
a
sort of
huge fan.
thing,
I'm gonna turn Discord down really
some
fast.
spells.
It's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a death mage.
Discord. I'm about to go on
kind of
a
a
whole
specific
tangent.
build,
Hold on.
but yeah, mage.
Okay.
Mage.
Bow glamours,
Dex
or
intellect,
just like the
very
aesthetic of like a bow and arrow
like a
has always
rapier,
been
where you can, like,
so
change your
appealing
weapon
to me.
and
It's been
attack super
always been
fast
so
and
appealing to me.
buffs.
I've always loved that.
Sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
It's a
mages.
shame that
I'm
Bard
playing,
exists. I don't hate Bard.
if you
I
look
don't
at my
hate
stream
Bard.
real quick, I can show
I
you
don't even have
a
it at 90
build
yet.
that's not like
But
a-
that's probably getting my next job to 90.
This is kind of like
But
a
Bard is
very
amazing. Bard has some great
niche
glamours.
kind of
All right, Bard's got some of my
hybrid
favorites in the entire
range,
game.
like a little bit of
Dancer as
fade,
well.
a little
I've seen
bit
some
of
really
magic,
good dancer
which is
glamours out there.
fade.
I did my whole like glamour collection series a
So I
while
feel like a
back.
little bit
I
of-
finished
like a
that.
death match
So I've seen a lot of
what
really
fade
good
really
glamours.
is.
I think the ones that surprised me the most in like my whole glamour collection series were the sage glamours. There were some really good sage glamours out there. It was so hard to pick just 3.
Yeah, pretty
I don't know
much
if anyone
everyone
in the
starts
live
off
stream has seen them.
I mean, you should level
That's
up
some of my
to
popular
like
shorts,
35,
but-
I would think.
They are so good. They're so good.
Have you beaten it already?
Well, I mean, like, kind of.
So good. Absolutely phenomenal.
30 hours, I kind of just stopped playing for a long time.
I didn't realize there was a leather record. Leather record.
So
It
good.
was pretty hard.
They are
but, like,
so
once
good.
You kind of get acquainted, like you kind of understand how the game works. It's a lot.
All
better.
right. I do like that bubble though. I like those
So
bubbles.
the sword in my right hand, this one, it scales
Yeah.
with magic and with faith. So it does magic and
Okay.
magic and fire damage. Sort of a hybrid. But I can also do like a little bit of casting.
I like the bubbles
some
from the,
defensive spells and, like, this is the
from
spell that's like this is a death
Bismarck.
spell that
Bismarck
specifically, like,
bubbles.
staggers enemies.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
Okay,
Astrologian's another one where I really like the glamours for it. I like the base sets for it.
so Rapers are with dexterity mostly, right?
With a mage, like a true cast.
It's pretty standard
With a
Gunbreaker.
true-
Mage.
Wait, what'd you say?
Doesn't have to be a mage.
What are you saying about Dex though?
Rapier.
Yeah, so rapier does use dex.
The first thing, a mage,
Like solid
a
gold
mage,
chisel.
use a rapier kind of setup.
All right. So back to what I was doing.
Yes.
Thank you for showing me that, by the way. That was really cool. Endwalker glamour. Gotta have the Endwalker glamour. Gotta have the Endwalker glamour. All right. So,
I have does 2 different attacks.
what I was doing.
I'll show you here in a second.
Hey, Sage. I was doing summoner. I want to get my summoner equipment. I'm just gonna blast through the quests. I am backed up all the way to Heavensward, so I got an uphill battle ahead of me. I don't know if they're going to be worth watching, but I don't remember any of the quests now, so I don't think it's going to be. Oh, I'm shirtless. Okay. Well, now I have a skirt. Now I have a skirt on.
This build is
Okay.
actually kind of insane. I didn't realize how good it was gonna be.
Nice. That happens so often where I just like I go to click on a job I haven't touched in a while and then I unintentionally put on the most like hideous glamour possible. I love it.
I don't have a whole lot of magic, so I try to conserve some of it. Because it's not a straight magic build.
All right. I'll join your party. Why not? Sure. Thank you for being a friend. I should have sent that friend request before I left. I forgot. Alright, let's get my stuff. Poker. Oh, I also have to do the Endwalker. This is gonna be the what's his name? The Amric ones, isn't it? I gotta do that. Yeah, I'll reach out to you whenever I'm doing like events and stuff. Like I want to give a viewer raid another shot if you're down. I don't know if you've done P9, P9 at all, but I'd love to give you a shout. I'd love to have you in there. That's my best in slot 1, really. Really?
Heavy on this game and lots of vision.
Sorry, did you ask me something, Ken?
Oh, I was asking if you can just go with heavy armor and loads of vigor for Elden Ring.
Yeah. Big hammer, big hammers, big armor, big smashing. Yeah, no, I really appreciate
Do
it.
you have to dodge a lot in this game?
Usually what'll happen is I just I'll just let them hit me, but then I hit them back.
That works with bosses.
Absolutely.
I remember the first major boss, but this key was kind of pretty strong.
Yeah, extra. I'll have signups for like any event I do. I'll have signups for. But now that I know what was wrong with my Discord, it should be a lot easier.
No, I'm just actually good at this game.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm actually so embarrassed that it happened still. Where are you? Dancing Wolf has agreed to help you. Oh. Air landing.
Chisel, did you find any hidden walls in the game?
I think.
I swear the place I'm in right now has hidden walls, but I haven't found
Man,
them
I won't be
yet.
able to tell you.
have Dark Souls 1 and 3 pretty much memorized.
Okay, what can I buy?
Where all the hidden walls are.
So how many more Kamuis do I need left? I've hollowed this.
I tried playing the first one for
2 more left. All right, good deal.
I just didn't like the
So I'm
controls.
8 tomes away from having all of the Stormblood mounts, and then I'll ride them once and never ride them again. Ooh, I like the red on that one. That's good. You know what's funny? I have all of these Stormblood mounts, okay? I have not unlocked, you can look, I have not unlocked a single one of the Stormblood trials outside of like the regular ones you get. I have literally none of like the trial series of like the are they the 4 fiends? I don't even remember. I have none of them unlocked. I did it. I gamed the system. But yeah, I just plan on doing more live streams in general. So, I mean, if anybody wants to join in on any roulettes or anything, by all means, add me on your friends list. I'm totally down for that. Oh, man. I have not done P9S, but I consider joining. However, I prefer to stay blind for my statics. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no worries. You Omega Savage mounts? I do, actually. I have all of them. I've got all of them. I gotta leave the party to do this duty. I'll type it. Just stream delay.
Where the fuck is the lever?
Oh, alright, tip down. Okay, what I was gonna say, thank you for adding me. That was awesome. Looking forward to it. Outside of the Savage fights, I still want to do the Extremes. I'm not sure if that counts. And the Unreals. I'm really excited for Thwarted Unreal. And then Ultimates, I mean, that's a bit more of a commitment. But I really want to I want to get all those done. I'd love to do them with the stream. So if you're open to it, I'll hit you up. I'll be sure to ping it in Discord too, to make sure anybody who's interested, there'll be signups. There'll be like a proper, unless it's impromptu, there will be like a thing for that. I love that ding. What is this song? Okay, I have not played Summoner in months. How do I play it again? Okay, we want to siphon the energy. Fester. Oh, there's my Aether Flow. I'm gonna play Summoner again? Oh no. Didn't this class just become Simon Says? Bahamut's Aether Trails. Oh, it's an Ascian. What the fuck? Will myself one with Bahamut's presence. Okay. Bahamut. Okay, well, we put that there now. That's where it usually goes. I forgetting something? Oh wait, I'm level 60, so I don't know if I'll have everything unlocked.
Gamepad or keyboard and mouse?
Playing with a controller.
I feel like I should still have more than like 2 spells happening right now. Oh, look at how many I'm missing. I have to like reteach myself this job really fast. Hey Bart, Carbuncle isn't. Are you supposed to attack? Oh, rush me, dude. Alright, I'm a slow learner. Aether trails.
I'm gonna shower and eat. Yeah.
Later.
Ah. How much clothes? Bring them all center, please? Well, I guess these two are casters, huh? If they're charged and cycle between your primals. Am I missing an ability in my bar? Again, I don't think I've touched this job since the rework. So I feel like I might be missing some abilities. Oh, there we go. I got it. Something's happening. I was missing an ability. You fruits. Timon says, use Ruby Outburst. Okay. Peru to do. I'm assuming this is AoE. Roger. I'm not paying attention. It's supposed to be painful to watch. But mediocrity is what I do best. Unlock this. Turn it up. I don't know why I started with Titan, but okay. Ah! Oh my god. Trance is mine! I did it. You're welcome. That's crazy. I do not care. Good deal. Should I have gone in more prepared? Absolutely. It's come like far. I just gotta figure out where I want everything. Funny enough, to level 72's DPS lost to use Garuda GCDs. You only summon her to do AoE. Oh man. I also have to move this. This is why I didn't see it at first because I keep all of my gauges right here, but I guess never set it up for this goober. Yeah, I'm excited to do more of these live streams. After this, I want to get through Dragoon probably, and then Bard. Oh, all my healers are almost done, but I've barely touched Astro. What's that this week? Oh, nuts. Carbuncle. I like that book. Sarius Sanctified. I like that. Can't read though. Love Dancing Wolf. That's crazy, man. Anyways. Please look at it. Is it the Heavensward relics that have the wings on them? I think I have to get those next. I like them a lot. Death Flare, Rekindle, Crimson Cyclones. Easy heal, but hard to play optimally. You know, I've talked a lot. I'm not sure if you have familiar with my content. I've talked a lot about like how you know, job homogenization is a problem for me in regards to tanks mostly. And I've got a lot of comments of people telling me that they feel like healers have like similar issues. In my experience, I feel like every single healer has some kind of gimmick, unless you're a white mage. That's really pretty interesting. I can teach all Stormblood extremes and Endwalker extremes. Nice. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, if you're ever up to it, man. If you're ever up to it, Extra. Whenever I want, whenever I feel like we can do it, I would love to do. I need to run here. I can use my mount. Use the mount I got. I would love just to take a whole stream of viewers. Everybody hops in Discord, or whoever wants to hops in Discord, and we just knock out all the extremes. Because I want to do a mount farming stream. I really want to do a mount farming stream. Some of my favorite content in MMOs is mount farming. So, and extremes are great for that. That's why I love them so much. Like I got to enrage on Golbez, but I never cleared it fully. So that's really good to know. That's gonna be such a big help. I want that big dragon. Most days as long as I know ahead of time. Yeah, no, any stream like that is gonna be planned ahead of time. All right. Right now with my content, I can't exactly just do that impromptu. I'm not like Asmongold where I can just like summon like a few thousand people at once. I can't exactly do that. Be funny. It'd be cool if I could. If I could just sit in like the streets of Ul'dah and just generate guild by people just handing it to me. Oh my god. Oh, dream come true. But I'm not at that point. That's totally fine. Any event stream I do is going to have like a good week or two's like notice. It'll be on my Discord and it'll be on my channel's community page. So team, make sure you're subbed for that. FF14 devs comment. I have to watch that actually. I'm gonna watch that in a second. Hold on, a Mr. Happy video just dropped. Astral there. So I can't actually summon Bahamut until Stormblood, okay. Casting. So it's better just to use Ruin instead. Interesting. We got one more tokens. So I still have to cast it though. Yeah, it is a DPS loss. Oh my god. That's insane. Bahamut! Always been interested in Summoner from like a lore perspective. I always thought it was pretty cool. I've always liked like Warlock classes too. So this is like the most similar to Warlock. I keep Fester around whenever I have to move. So we just pop Garuda. So we have one more Titan. Pop Garuda. Pop it. Just two. And then we just. Right. Yeah. If I have to move, it's optimal for movement, but it's not. I totally get that. Nice. Hello, Brea. That's aged horribly. I won. Give me my stuff. Give it to me. Spell I unlock it. Astral Flow. Okay. Well, beans. Yeah, I did it. Nice. This new spell I unlocked. Oh, you have the dragon. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I can't wait to get that dragon. I only have 2 of the Gwibs. I only have 2 of them. I swear, how many pulls do I have on Ruby Weapon? How many totems do I have? I have 30. 30 pulls on Ruby. I have, what's the Astral Totem? I forgot. Bliss. Oh, okay. I have that already. I only have 2 of the Gwibs. What's the coolest mount you have? Show me the coolest. Show me. Show me the coolest mount. She's. They said hop on. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. I can show you the world. Sparkling, shimmering splendor. Okay, alright. Impressive. What else you got? Okay, alright. Right. It is a cool mount. It's a very, very cool mount. Oh, yeah. You know what? It's hard to beat that one. Hard to beat that one. It's a fun ride, too. Whee! Transformers. I'm so mad. I'm actually so mad that you showed me that. Do you know how many Endwalker extremes I've done? Like, literally, of like the ones I've done, right? The ones I've completed. How many attempts I've had on these mounts? I'm so mad that you have one. I have seen the Barbaricha weapon, the Barbaricha mount drop so many times. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm so salty right now. I'm so salty. Oh my god. I have seen the Barb weapon drop so many times. Oh my god. Just need to cry. That's 86 clears? Oh lord. Have mercy. Have mercy. That's insane. That's insane. Oh, what's this one from? I've never seen that map before. I'm getting hungry. Oh my god. I ordered McDonald's. I ordered McDonald's like 5 days ago on DoorDash. I'm waiting. That's cool. Is this from Palace of the Dead? Yeah, I ordered McDonald's. It doesn't get here because they just closed. I don't know why it was on DoorDash, but it was closed, right? I've noticed this happen where like a certain fast food place just isn't open. Where like a certain place is open. Like a fast food place happened with like Taco Bell and stuff where I'll get there like, no, we're just gonna close. We're just close. Because I only have like 1 or 2 people on staff because people don't get paid enough for that shit. Like, damn it. So I ordered from Wendy's, but they forgot my nuggets at Wendy's. I got like 2 burgers because I'm starving. I had nothing to eat. I got 2 burgers and chicken tendies. I didn't get either. I got a burger and fries and stuff, which is fine, but I didn't get my chicken tenders. So I've just had this craving for like chicken nuggets, spicy nugs. I've had this craving go unsatiated. Fenrir. I like the Piggy Mountain. Insane. Madness, I tell you, it's maddening. Genuinely maddening. Oof. I haven't seen that mount either. The storm mount? I like him, Piggy. I think 14 does mounts actually a bit better than WoW does. WoW's got a lot of recolors and stuff, but oh, cool. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm very tired. Almost 2 hours. That's not bad, but I am exceptionally tired and hungry. I'm very tempted to order some nuggets. I might just go out and get them. At this point, I might just go out and get them. I'm still mad about that. I'll never let that go. McDonald's has made, and Wendy's, they have made eternal enemies for life. So that's why I'm gonna go down there and get my nuggets myself. But thank you for watching. Extra, thank you for showing me all your mounts. I really appreciate that. Thank you for thanks for showing off your glamour too. Thanks also for letting me know about the Discord, because no one let me know about that. I probably should have noticed, but that was a big help. I'll get it fixed. I'll get it fixed for sure. Probably important that I get that fixed. But thank you everybody for watching. Whether you're here live, you're tabbed out somewhere, or you're watching the VOD, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go fight McDonald's with every fiber, every muscle fiber, every bone, every joint in my body.